Hello and welcome to this week's weekly vlog. So I've had to make a list for this week's vlog because I have so many things really that I want to talk to you, but more like kind of in a nutshell because it's a lot of things. And last week's vlog was a birthday vlog and it was me doing live singing, which was so fun. But the week before that, which was the 15th through to the 21st, I was not doing any music or anything. Ian had the week off and we spent it doing house improvements, home improvements. So just to run you through what we did, and I'll put some pictures in here as well with my crazy editing skills. So on the Monday, Ian thought it would be a good idea to just off the cuff tile the bathroom floor. So it's not a massive bathroom, but rip out the current lino that was in there because it was kind of gross and old. Get rid of that and just tile the whole lot and tile up the bath and around it. And it looks fabulous, darling, and I bought a really nice dragon plant to go in there as well. It just looks really nice. But it took so goddamn long, and like the days were passing and I just kept saying to Ian, oh, I'll see you at 7 then, because like he would just be tiling the whole day. But it does look really good. But as I said, the days did just fly by doing that. In hindsight, we probably should just not done it, but I love it. Like, don't get me wrong, the bathroom looks great now. So that happened on Monday. It started tiling the bathroom floor and I painted the shed outside in the garden. And I've got like a big phobia of spiders. Unless they're like the gangly ones that can't move too quick. I'm alright with them. They do a pretty good job of catching flies. There's one downstairs at the moment. Left it alone. But when I was painting the shed, you know, like when you've got like the little slats of wood, like planky bits, you have to get the paintbrush and kind of go under there. And past experience, I've learned from past experiences of painting sheds, you've got to be so careful because it's like a spider's sanctuary in between these little planks of wood. So I was very careful and I only encountered one very angry spider and I just painted around it. And then I had to go back and paint that section because otherwise it wouldn't have looked right. So that was the Monday. Tuesday, it was a continuation, a part 2 of the bathroom floor, tiling it. And our new oven came, and the oven that we previously had was one when we moved in here, so it's kind of gross. I mean, I'm not like snobbish about stuff like that, but it was old, it was gas. And the last time I used a gas oven was when I was about 13, at my mum and dad's house. So I knew how to use gas and I was familiar with it, but the oven door didn't shut properly, so there was a lot of heat escaping, so it's using a lot more power to more gas. And I just didn't feel very comfortable using it, and it's not down to my cooking skills, but I was burning a lot of stuff on the hob because a flame is very difficult to work with. It's not like just a flat electric heat that I'm used to. It's like a centralised point of molten energy that I had to try and distribute evenly. Anyway, so our new oven came and I was so excited, but they sent it with a guy who wasn't registered to. This is so boring and this is a very adult vlog, so you know, if you're not into boring things don't watch it. But they sent a guy who wasn't licensed to take away or uninstall a gas oven and make it safe before reinstalling an electric oven. So they just plonked this huge freaking oven in the porchway, and I was so annoyed because I was really looking forward to getting this oven, and we'd ordered it like maybe a month before, so it was really frustrating that they didn't check. Like, if you're going to install an oven, it's going to be either electric or gas, and they didn't send out the guy that can do the gas stuff. So we had the oven sat in the porch, and then we had some guys from a charity shop arrive to take away our old sofa, which we'd had for about 3 years, and I was a bit sad because like just memories like Maggie on it and stuff. And so they took away the old sofa, so we didn't have anywhere to sit. We had our dining table, but it's not the same as, you know, like when you just want to put your legs up and sprawl out, and So the sofa went away on the Tuesday, and then Wednesday our new sofa got delivered, which Maggie loves, and oh my god, I love it so much. It's so good. We've covered it with because it's like an ivory cream colour, we've covered it with like, you know, little throws and stuff, so Maggie's still allowed to go on it. I would never deny my dog sitting on the sofa. It's up to you if you deny your dog sitting on a sofa, but I'm a nightmare with like letting her get up on basically everything. She sleeps with me. It's just, I'm a dog mum. So Ian also got to work that day on the kitchen floor, so he pulled out the old lino and started laying some new wood across it, and it's just so much better. The old lino was like coming up and I couldn't hoover it because it was like tearing it up even more. So the kitchen floor looks fantabulous, and while he was doing that, I finished my War of Thorns album song, which I showed you in my last vlog when I was singing. I sang it live, and also the new raid came out, which was annoying. I think we cleared it on normal, but obviously since we've been doing it heroic. So that's Wednesday. Thursday we did a full house tidy because it was just like, oh, you know, like when you do home improvements, it's just crap everywhere just lying around. And we took a trip to the tip so that we could like just dump a load of cardboard and bits and pieces. And then Friday, we got our oven installed, finally. The guy came out to install it and they took away the gas one. So happy, the new oven is incredible. What the hell have I put here? Oh, I thought I put farm meal, but it says fam meal. We went out for a meal, Ian's family came down and we all went out to our local Indian restaurant. They do really good food, but it tends to really disagree with me. And we went out on the Friday to have a meal with them, and then Bristol. And then Saturday we went to go and see a show, Rock of Ages, at the Bristol Hippodrome. And I'm so ill from the dinner the night before, so I've decided I can't go there anymore, which sucks because it was like my Friday night thing. I loved going there, but so Saturday during the show I didn't feel well at all, and I was so close to not going, and then I thought I really don't want to not go because it was kind of like a birthday thing as well, and so I went, and then when we was leaving, Ian misplaced the parking ticket, and I normally always take the parking ticket, and this time I didn't take it and he lost it. So there was like a huge fee to pay to get out of the car park. And then Sunday, which was the last day of the week of proper bluesy, I got an email saying that my hosting account had been compromised, and it was so stressful. I had so much to sort out, like lastminute.com. And I was just like, I cannot believe the week's ended with having to try and figure out what the hell is going on with my website. I'd had a couple of things going wrong with it, like that month. And I'd heard about, there was something that went wrong with one of my, so basically when you went onto my website, it was on the installation page for WordPress. And I was like, why has that happened? I've had this website for about 9 years. And so I contacted the company about it. They're really good. They're a really good company, and they responded really quick, and they said that there was some kind of server degradation, is that the word? You know, when something starts to, you know, go wrong. So they had to change something, and it caused corruption throughout some people's databases, and mine got corrupted. So they fixed that straight away for me, and that was sorted. And then I had an issue with email, and then I had an email from them, which was like a high priority one, saying your account's been compromised, and it was just a big shit show basically. It's all sorted now, there's nothing to worry about anymore, but it's just one of those things that's like, could that not have happened at the start of the holiday so I could have just got it done? It happened Sunday night, last minute. But anyway, all sorted. And then the week through 22nd to the 26th, I got my Tales of Deloa, how did I do it? Oh yeah, I put it all together as one long song and put it onto DistroKid. So if you're looking for it, oh my god, what did I even call it? Or maybe I just called it Tales of, oh, the Complete Collection. Tales of Deloa, The Complete Collection. That's on DistroKid now, so that means it's on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, all that. And it's just one long song, as I said, because some of them are only 30 seconds long, 40 seconds long, and you can't upload songs that are less than a minute to DistroKid. They don't accept them. So instead it's like a 16-minute long lower worship track. I also worked on a song with Bone Cage, which was a collaborative Game of Thrones song, and if you haven't heard it, please go and check it out. We're really, really proud of it, and it hasn't gained much traction, and it's a shame because the song that he's written is so good. The video for it is amazing. The guitarist is just insane, you know, the lyrics are bloody brilliant. So if you haven't listened to it, I'll put a little link in the description and I'll link it at the end of this video, and go and give it a listen. And I also worked on my BlizzCon song, which is, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with it. You know, I don't know if you remember, but I vlogged a little while ago and I said about how I hadn't opened up my BlizzCon music project because I felt really daunted, and I still hadn't until like last week. What's wrong with me? I've just, every time I go to work on it, I feel overwhelmed and I feel like it's just not good enough, and it's not gonna, but anyway, even if it's not, it's still something that I'll be able to share with you guys in the end, so it's all good. And this week it's patron rewards week, so any one of you guys that's a patron to me or a pledge to me will have access to all of the 4 exclusive patron songs. They were all patron requested songs this month, and the bloopers video, which I put out every month, and a live performance, and 3 people won the monthly giveaway, which was live performance. So all of that stuff's up on my Patreon at the moment. And speaking of Patreon, after this I'm going to be recording the monthly live performance and monthly giveaway for, let's see, I've already done May's, so it will be for June. Oh, also, if you haven't listened to my Jenny of Old Stones cover yet, please do. I had so much fun doing it. Such a brilliant, just exactly the type of music that I want to be singing. And it was really fun to play the piano again and just like have that as the bass to it, and come up with my own interpretation of it. And I've heard so many covers of it, and it is crazy how different everyone interprets the song. Like, I tend to go quite melodic with a lot of my pieces. I like them to be as sad as possible, sad and melodic as possible. And others have gone down the sort of chanting route, and others have gone down like the epic route. And Peter Hollins, is it Peter Hollins? His version is typical, like reminds me of The Cause. I haven't slept at all in days. Do 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 do. That just when I listened to it, I just thought of The Cause. It just reminded me of it. But it's, as I said, like, it's crazy to hear people's interpretations of the song. It's so different from person to person. But yeah, if you haven't heard my version, go and give it a listen. I'm gonna go and record a couple of live performances now for my patrons. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you next Tuesday probably, because it's Bank Holiday Monday here in the UK on the 6th. And it's Gigi's birthday on the Tuesday, so happy early birthday, and I will see you all then. Take care, bye!